Under swap science, the second character you get in UFS, and the character most people write off as being bad compared to the others. But is he really inferior to his peers? Or are people just not giving him enough of a chance? Well, that's what I aim to find out in this video. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, if we want to find out if Swap is truly underrated, we'll have to look at his stats and capabilities first. Swap has a total of 9 dodges, going down to 6 if only one player is present. Swap is also the first character to have health, having a base of 80 health, and getting an extra 55 health per human. Humans get a total of 48 health in this fight. Upon reaching 0 dodges you get into phase 1.5, which grants you a new move and buffs some of your other moves like Bone Cage and Magnificent Jump. Swap does fairly okay damage, most of his moves providing chip damage rather than high burst damage like Pacifist. Stuff like Bone Throw and Great Run are great for slowly whittling down a human's health. But this highlights Swap's main problem, and the reason people write him off as soon as they get into the higher wins, is because he gets rushed too easily. Due to Swap having health, it causes him to be destroyed by things like Wanckahh and Tough Glove, as they can completely annihilate his health in seconds. And with Swap's lack of high damage, it leads to him not being able to punish people that hard with rushing him. His long cooldowns also force Swaps to save moves, which leads to periods of time where Swap just gets rushed and there's fuck all he can do about it. Well, I'm not exactly praising you. I'm kind of pointing out your flaws. What? Fine. Swap does have a way to counteract this, his Blue Soul being a great way for him to escape sticky situations. However, Blue Soul's long cooldown causes it to be an unreliable tool when chipping away the human's health, since by the time it's back, you're already on the floor, with your ankles broken and warming the bench while you watch the server get absolutely wiped by a dust. And again, he also gets outclassed in every way by TS Swap, since TS can just do better chip damage and stall longer because of his smoke bomb. So, not only does Swap get outclassed in every way by a later character, he also does fuck all in the situations he was designed for. There's no real situation where Swap's reliance on chip damage and whittling down humans' HP really gives him much of an advantage against other players. What doesn't help him either are his balance changes over the game's lifespan, being hard nerfed once and then never being touched again after that. So the general conclusion here is that Swap is a character who gets outclassed heavily by his peers, and doesn't have any general use case or noticeable strengths, making him fall to the wayside against other characters. Not a bad character by any stretch of the imagination, but not nearly as viable as the others. But what if this didn't have to be the case? What if Swap could be brought back to his prime state on release, whilst also being balanced for new players? Well, I did some thinking, and I think these changes are appropriate enough for a buff. While these may not seem like noticeable changes, they really will make all the difference in ensuring Swap can do his job better. Keep in mind, I am not trying to make Swap a damage machine. I am just trying to give him that little push he needs to become a powerhouse like his peers. I am still keeping his main idea of chip damage in mind. Well, I hope you all enjoyed my little review on Swap and what I would do to change him. Don't take this video as a Swap hate video, since I really do enjoy the character. I just want to see it thrive and to see high win players use him more often. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more stupid rants like this. See you all next year. I guess it's nice to finally praise a character instead of hating on them with ULC. You mean bad time? Not really. I'm probably going to need some people in the comments to help me with that one. Uncalled for. Anyway, if you made it this far, thank you. I'll leave you and swap to talk for a bit while I do something more important. Like sleeping.